Hi everyone, merhaba, this is Ayşenur Altan. Welcome to Turkish Food Recipes. In this episode, we are making one of the best known traditional Turkish meat stuffed eggplants, karnıyarık. With delicious combination of ingredients and presentation, it is probably the first eggplant dish comes in mind if you ask a Turkish person. So let's get started. I'm going to make the filling first. For this I have 2 medium-sized onions, 3 tomatoes, some parsley, 400 grams of ground beef, 1 tablespoon each tomato and red pepper paste, 3 cloves of garlic, and 3 medium-sized green sweet peppers. You can use hot or other types if you have. Also some olive oil, salt, pepper and red pepper flakes. I'm going to heat some olive oil in white pan, and while it's heating I'm going to cut the onions. I'm going to saute the onions until it has some colors, about 3-4 minutes. Next I'm gonna cut the green peppers, again in the same size as onions. And in about 3-4 minutes after sauteing the onions, I'm adding the ground beef. This one is beef, but you can use half of it mutton too. It would make it more delicious. I'm going to add some salt and continue to saute until the beef is truly changed the color. Now we can add the green peppers, and after 2 more minutes, chopped garlic. I'm gonna grate the tomatoes, better if they are ripened and it's in the season. This is the best way I found to puree them. Just grate without peeling it. Before the tomatoes, I'm gonna add the red pepper and tomato paste and saute them for a while. If you don't have a tomato paste, you can use more tomatoes, but it really makes the sauce more dense and also the color. And again after 3-4 minutes I'm adding the tomatoes. Some more salt, red pepper flakes. It is hot, you can use a sweet if you don't prefer, and some red pepper. And my filling is almost done. I'm going to cook it about 15 minutes on low until everything is soft. And in the last minute I'm adding the chopped parsley and turn off the heat. Okay, let's begin to work with eggplants. When you decided to make karnıyarık, try to choose medium size and the same size eggplants when you are shopping. This is important to shorten the cooking time when we are frying and also for the presentation. I'm just cutting the long part of the stems, and I'm going to partially peel them in strips. Now for the stuffing part, we need to split the eggplants partially, not all the way to the other side, as you can see, and it will open more after it is fried. The name karnıyarık also comes from there, the split belly. karın means belly and yarık means split. And last things I'm gonna do to eggplants, to rub them with salt and wait for about 15 to 20 minutes. This will help to soften the eggplants and get the bitter juice if it has. And here they are after about 30 minutes. I'm gonna pat dry them and you can see how much juice is coming. And now we are ready to fry them. I have my pan with oil heating. I have some paper towel on my plate to put them on after frying. And after my oil is hot enough, I'm beginning to cook them. Without knowing what's gonna happen next, this is really important, guys. My paper towel just burned from the stove because it was too close. Just don't do like I did. And the more important thing is don't leave the kitchen actually. Even some small things happen. If you are already in the kitchen, you can prevent it to getting worse. So I'm turning the eggplants until it is soft and continue to cook. It took about 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes until all the sides are in golden color and soft enough. Just gently drain the excess oil and transfer it. I continue to cook them until they are finished. As an option, if you don't want to fry the eggplants, you can grill them on stovetop or on the oven until they are soft. But as you can imagine, it won't be the same taste. It would still be good, but it will be a different taste. I'm going to cook the karnıyarık in oven, but you can also use a shallow and wide pan for this. And this round pan is about 40 centimeter in diameter, and you can fit about 10 medium-sized eggplants perfectly. You will understand what I mean just in a minute when I say perfectly, because we are going to help the eggplant flower bloom now. As you can see, I pat them to get the excess oil, but there wasn't any. So I arranged my eggplants, the cut side up, and then I'm going to begin to fill them with the meat filling. Just gently open from the cut we made without tearing from the ends on and the tops, and fill generously. How do they look now? I have some thin green peppers, again sweet ones, and they have similar look and hot ones too in Turkey. I'm just sticking them to the middle of the eggplants. And the last thing we're gonna do is to make a tomato sauce for our eggplant dish, karnıyarık. It is easy, just use a small pan, heat some olive oil, and saute about 1 tablespoon tomato paste. And add about 2 cups of hot water. And cook about 25-30 seconds until it is smooth. Just pour the tomato sauce over and between the eggplants. Cook the karnıyarık in preheated 200-degree oven for about 30 minutes. And here is our karnıyarık stuffed eggplant ready, cooked nicely, soaked the tomato paste. The best and maybe the only thing you can serve with karnıyarık is a nice fluffy Turkish rice, pilav. I have the recipe already on my channel. I'm really excited that I had shared this recipe with you. Hope you liked watching it. If you try, please let me know how it turned out. You can share your photos with me from my Instagram account Turkish Food Recipes. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you in another delicious Turkish food recipes. Afiyet olsun.